Your engine is like a symphony, and every moving part needs to be perfectly in sync for it to play the right tune. The pistons, valves, and camshafts all have to move at just the right time or the whole thing falls apart. The part responsible for keeping this rhythm is the timing belt or timing chain. Today, we're breaking down exactly how they work, why some engines use belts while others use chains, the pros and cons of each, and what it means for maintenance and reliability. Let's start with why timing even matters. In a four-stroke engine, the pistons move up and down inside the cylinders while the valves open and close to let in air and fuel, then release exhaust gases. If the valves open at the wrong time, the piston can slam into them, causing catastrophic damage. That's why the camshaft, which controls the valves, and the crankshaft, which controls the pistons, must be in perfect synchronization, and the part that keeps them connected is either a timing belt or a timing chain. So what's the difference? A timing belt is usually made of reinforced rubber with teeth that grip the gears on the camshaft and crankshaft. A timing chain, on the other hand, is made of metal, like a bicycle chain, and does the exact same job. Both connect the bottom of the engine to the top, ensuring the valves and pistons work together in harmony. Timing belts became popular in the 1970s and 80s because they were quieter, lighter, and cheaper to manufacture compared to chains. But the trade-off is durability. A timing belt typically needs to be replaced every 60,000 to 100,000 miles, depending on the manufacturer's recommendation. If it breaks, the engine stops instantly, and in many cases, what we call interference engines, the pistons and valves collide, leading to thousands of dollars in repairs. Timing chains, by contrast, are built to last much longer, often the life of the engine. They're lubricated by engine oil, which keeps them running smoothly. That's why many modern car makers are switching back to chains despite them being slightly heavier and noisier. But here's the catch. Chains can still wear out. The tensioners and guides that keep them tight can fail, and when a chain starts rattling, that's your warning sign. Ignore it, and you could end up with just as much damage as a broken belt. Now, let's talk maintenance. With a belt, replacement is non-negotiable. It's preventive maintenance. You replace it before it fails. Yes, it's expensive up front, but it's far cheaper than rebuilding an engine. With a chain, you don't usually have scheduled replacements, but keeping up with oil changes is critical. Dirty or low oil can cause chain wear and premature failure. Think of it this way. A timing belt is like a pair of running shoes. They'll eventually wear out no matter how well you treat them, so you replace them on schedule. A timing chain is more like a pair of steel toe boots, built to last, but only if you take care of them. And here's an interesting point. Performance. Chains are strong and can handle high-performance engines better, which is why you'll find them in sports cars and trucks that demand more power. Belts, on the other hand, are lighter and can reduce engine noise, which is why they've been common in commuter cars. Now pause for a second. If you're finding this breakdown helpful, imagine how many drivers out there have no idea what keeps their engine in sync. That's why I make these videos, so you can understand your car better and avoid costly mistakes. So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who owns a car. It might save them from a nasty repair bill. Let's keep going. Another key thing to know is cost. Replacing a timing belt usually runs anywhere from $400 to $1,000 depending on the car because it often requires removing several components. Timing chain repairs, when needed, can be even pricier, sometimes $1,500 to $3,000 because they're buried deeper in the engine. That's why car owners often ask, which one is better? The truth is, it's less about better or worse and more about what fits the engine design. Belts make engines lighter and quieter, chains make them more durable, and both will serve you well as long as you maintain them properly. One last thing worth mentioning is warning signs. If you have a belt, you usually won't get much warning before it fails. Sometimes a squeaking noise, sometimes visible cracks if you inspect it, but more often, it just breaks. With chains, you'll often hear a rattling sound on startup, especially if the oil is dirty. That's your cue to see a mechanic before something bigger goes wrong. So, to wrap it all up, the timing belt or chain is one of the most critical parts of your engine, making sure the camshaft and crankshaft stay perfectly in sync. Belts are quieter and cheaper but need regular replacement, while chains are more durable but depend heavily on good oil maintenance. Ignore either, and you risk catastrophic engine damage. The next time you hear someone talk about timing belts versus chains, you'll know exactly what they mean, and, more importantly, you'll know how to take care of your own car. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you understand your engine better, don't forget to subscribe for more car tips and explanations. And let me know in the comments, does your car run on a belt or a chain? And have you ever had to replace one? I'd love to hear your experience.